Hi Canada, it's Nadine Dutra from Ontario. Cindy has asked me to share some of my booking tips so that you guys can hopefully go ahead with the booking blitz that she's launching for us. Hopefully we all get prizes and this will help everybody out fill their calendars up for the holiday season coming. Booking, oh, so important. Don't kid yourselves. Normally we recruit, we book, and we sell. When you book, it's really the only opportunity that allows you to sell and recruit and book more at the same time. So trying to have as many bookings in the month as your calendar can hold, definitely is going to help your business grow. I consider a booking anytime where you're showcasing product for people plus. So that can be whether you're doing a spa in your home, a spa in somebody else's home with a hostess, a vendor event, because you're just showcasing your product to mass amounts of people, which is generally where you're going to up your numbers and your volumes are going to go up. We all know that a lot of people have a lot of different excuses for why they can't host, okay? The biggest thing that is your job is to be the consultant is not to know the excuses, but know the perks. So many of us are guilty of this. What are your perks for hosting a party? And don't just say to people, oh, you're going to get free stuff, because that really doesn't transmit any real detail. Make it intentional and make them know that if you book this, you're going to get this that's on your wish list. Or, you know what, you seem like someone who's super, super stressed out and you need a timeout. Why don't you get together with those 4 friends you haven't seen in 4 months and let's do that. Like, fill a need somehow and show the value. Just like we show value with our products, you need to show value in the booking. And always definitely try to make it as personal as possible. I'm going to give you guys some ideas for booking. For number 1, always create your frank list, create your prospect list, whatever you got going, a list of names, contact information. And one of the things I always say is don't prejudge people. So even though this is about booking, I always ask, when you make this giant list, I try to make mine once a quarter, and then I blast out 3 questions. 1, are you aware that I'm a beauty control consultant? 2, have you ever thought of hosting a spa event? And 3, would you consider listening to me talk for about 5 minutes about how I make money in my business? When you send that to everybody, some of them are not going to answer you. That's fine. Move on. But most of them are either going to go yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. But it gives you always something to go off of. So if they didn't know that you're a beauty consultant, well, that's always a good place to start. Have you ever thought of hosting a spa event? If they say no, you can ask them, can I ask why? It just gives you something to talk about. People that you're going to want to also approach is your past hostesses. Christmas time is a great time, or if you're not into Christmas holiday season, sorry. It's just go to your past hostesses, the ones that you saw in the spring or even last winter or even over the summer, and just be like, you know what, your skin's changing. And everybody who came, their skin's changing because it's going to get colder and people are going to get drier. So it's a great time to recensor. It's also a great time to pick up some holiday gifts. And hopefully we can get you some either free holiday gifts or get you your product at a discount because you can't afford to pay a full price for your product because you're busy spending money on other people right now. Current clients. I have a signature line with my current clients, and I ask them at the end of every consult, and I just go, do you like me enough to introduce me to some of your friends? Not everybody's comfortable with that line. I do it, and it works really, really well for me. Most of my clients are like, yeah, it's busy right now. And I'm like, okay, well, what about next month? What about next month? So I'll book, even though strategically you're supposed to always try to keep it within your first 3 weeks, which is great for retention. My calendar's too full. I have to book farther out. And I just tell my people, I'm like, well, you like me enough to introduce me to people, but other people like me too. So we have to share me and I have to go all around. It also lets them know that I'm high in demand. And I always just tell them if something happens where you need to reschedule, because rescheduling happens all the time. Happens with hairdressers, doctors, lawyers. It doesn't matter. It's not just us. So don't take it personally. Just to let me know as soon as possible so I can potentially refill that date. Vendor shows are coming into the holiday season. Lots of craft shows going on. Great for table selling, but it's also great lead generation as well. For the gazillionth time, lead bags. I don't have lead bags. My calendar is unfortunate. It's really full. I don't need it, but I do have people on my team. I've heard on the DIQ call repeatedly. Oh my gosh, this lead bag is so ingenious. Why didn't I do it before? If you need bookings, the lead bag documents are on the page. Print it out, get it onto a wine bag, get it into a store. The script is there. Everything's been given to you. So just really, you just need to make the decision to execute. Big one this month. For all of you, the themes, glam is an intriguing theme, but a lot of people have an issue bringing in demo for glam spas when they first start. Now it's super, super easy. I'm doing a holiday makeup workshop, and I'm already spilling into my second date. Just because I'm too full. But that's something I'm going to host for my clients, not for consultants on my team, but just for my clients. And they can come, and I've set aside pre-packs. And the great thing about it is that it's not a huge investment to get your demos. You need an eye palette, get the 2 new lipsticks, and a dramatic lash mascara. And you can show them how they can do that 5-minute holiday look to really bump it up. And if they want to do add-ins like the foundations and stuff, that's totally fine. You can address that at the workshop. And of course, they're always willing to order other things. But showing them, and this is not only for my clients, those women who are like, oh, I don't really wear makeup. That's great, because even though you might not really wear makeup, chances are you're going to have an opportunity to wear makeup in the next 3 months. And if you don't ever really wear makeup, chances are you don't really know what to do with it once you got to put it on. Great opportunity. I've got lots of bites on this. So I definitely recommend put together a holiday makeup workshop and invite your clients. What a great way to put an extra spa event onto your calendar. I do something for my team called a team spa, but you can definitely do this if you have a team, you don't have a team. I mix it up. Once a month, I throw out a new theme. This month, we're doing a tropical theme. It's going to feature the pomegranate and vanilla guava lines, along with the Tira Azul line and Nutri-Rich. And it gives my consultants a chance to come on out. I also invite my own guests as well. And my consultants can invite guests. So it's really, really great for them if they're nervous and new, because say they just bought their kit last month, they're like, oh, this person would just love it, but I don't really know how to get them introduced to the product line, and I don't really feel comfortable yet because I don't have this stuff. Stop. Bring them in. They're going to bring them in. I'm going to spot everybody, consultants, guests, everybody. And then at the end of the night, we're going to draw for the mystery hostess. There's ways you can earn ballots to get into that draw. So we'll draw for the rewards. Yeah, I've been doing that. This will be my 3rd month, and I'm averaging $500 plus generated from these team spas every month. So throw one of those on your calendar too. Meet new people. Oh my gosh, best thing you can do. You got to always be growing that prospect list. Join a class. If you're like, my friends don't want to do this and I don't know anybody else, join a class. Just do something. You're going to meet new people. Go to the library. You're going to have to push yourself outside your comfort zone, because you have to do something new to get new results. That's always been my theory on it. So keep meeting new people. Another game changer for me when it came to offering people to host spas was actually I got from a Tupperware consultant. And she told me, you know what, one of the best things you can do is for people who are like, oh, my place isn't big enough, offer your own home. If you can, offer your own home and just be like, you know what, I totally hear you. Or you got the kids, you got the dog, you got the husband, you don't know what to do with them. No problem. You're going to come here and you're going to invite your friends here. I'll take care of it. And then you guys just come and then I pamper you. Sometimes that is such a huge game changer. I now do 50% of my spas out of my home. And let's be honest, that makes life way easier on me. I'm not lugging stuff back and forth. I've got full access to all of my demos along with my stock, and I don't have to bring anything. I have no travel time. It's fantastic. Genius move. Offer your own house if you can. Lastly, if you do not have the consultant business school modules, you need to get them. It's a really good investment. This is from the top players of our company, and highlight the bejeebus out of it and review it constantly. If you're not getting results and you're working hard at it, you need to go into the consultant business school modules, because your answers will be in here and tips will be in here. These women have made it work, and this is just like my holy grail of stuff. Another way, if you're not so much of a reader, or you're like, oh, I can't really afford that right now, whatever the reason is, YouTube. Wow. How to book home parties, how to book spas with beauty control, booking games. The videos are endless. The tools are endless. I think the biggest thing that you ladies need to do is make the decision to spa. Okay? If you want a spa, you're going to go, I'm going to spa. And you've made that decision now, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to execute. If you're going to sit there and say, I'm going to put some feelers out there and see what happens, you know, it's just not concrete enough. You need to make the decision to spa and then do it. Just do it. I know that Anybody can really do this. It just, some of us takes a little bit extra effort than others. Some of us need to go outside that shell a little bit, but for sure, if you guys want to spa, you will spa. And I hope that you guys took something away, and good luck to everybody on their book and blitz.